Okay, I just did a bunch of rewiring in the van. This is the battery pack, which is 4 6-volt 107 amp hour golf cart batteries. 2 are in parallel and 2 are in series, so that gives me a total of 12 volts at 214 amp hours. I believe that the amp hours is right. The rest of it is definitely right. So that goes up here onto our board. This was all this stuff here was all like in a huge pile, sort of ghetto strapped to the top of this, which has a plastic cover that fits over the top. And today I put up this board and organized everything. So the power comes out of the batteries down here, and then it goes over here to behind this thing. That is a shunt, which is a very precise resistor that is used for measuring how much current goes into and out of the batteries, which is a much more reliable way of telling how much power you have left compared to just looking at the voltage. That is wired up to this box right here, which is the Trimetric control, Trimetric 2030 RV flow control thing. And this will tell you how much battery power you have left based on the flow rather than just the voltage. It will also tell you the voltage and then how much is flowing in or out at any given moment. So you can use that for instantaneous power to figure out what's going on when you're trying to like narrow things down. So then it goes to this guy right here, which is a 200 and I think maybe 250 amp breaker. So that is the master fuse for the entire thing. This is the negative line that we're tracing here. Then it goes up here to my Xantrex Pro Watt, I think it's a 2000 SW, which is my inverter. And it has a 2000, I think it's like an 1800 watt sustained output and a 3000 watt burst output. I have run a small 500 watt air conditioner on it. Anything bigger than that on an air conditioner has not worked. But if you look up on top, you can see that's where you plug in. There's also a USB plug up there. I leave that off most of the time because I only use it for 120 volt stuff. And then, so I have used, right now, that is being used as my main terminal for all my major things coming together. So this is like the major negative terminal, and this over here is the major positive terminal. I would like to break that out into a separate box, but I don't have it right now. So then following that, the positive line here comes back to the batteries. And that goes to right here. This is the master breaker box for the smaller stuff. So this is all of the small circuit stuff. So it includes the refrigerator, the fan, the Max Air fan on the roof, and at least one other minor item. This guy right here is the thing that inspired this entire operation, which is a low voltage 12 volt cutoff. So basically, if this goes below a certain voltage that I can set, it will automatically cut off this entire box so that it will not kill my batteries. And then when it gets back above another certain voltage, it will automatically reconnect. So it's basically an automated relay. And then this one right here, the Merter, is this is the controller for the solar charger. Which is not coming on right now because we're not getting any solar power at the moment because it's dark. Well, that may not be the only reason it's not coming on. I should probably look into that. And I think that's everything on the box. Oh yeah, and then this is the Renology MPPT solar controller. I forget which model this is. It's a Renology Tracer. It has a maximum of 500 watts of power, only 400 which I'm using right now. So these lines right here come down from the solar panels up on the roof, and then these go from this to the battery. This load terminal right here is where I used to have all this other stuff was hooked up on this load terminal, but the problem is that this button was getting like randomly pushed because I had this whole thing strapped down with a cargo strap that ran across the top of this, and it was just basically pushing in hard enough to push this button. And so that circuit was kind of going crazy, and it was making my refrigerator, which is one of the things. This is my Vitra Frigo. It is a yacht fridge, probably the most expensive item in the entire van. But we are now cooling again, and I'm happy that's kind of the thing that kicked all of this off. to get all this crap out of a huge pile and into something that was a lot more manageable. So I think that covers everything, and I'm going to put some more details of this online, but for the time being, that's what we got.